Hello, thank you for stopping by on my poster. With this recorded presentation, I wanted to give you a little bit more of background on the preliminary results of my research. With the preliminary results from our thematic analysis, we were able to obtain this concept map that depicts two unique pathways and that we believe contribute to the differences between participants. In this figure, you will see two colors, and this is on purpose. Those themes in light green are mainly related to the low-high, or in other groups, the positive outlier group. And then the themes you see in yellow are those that mainly emerge from the high-low or negative outlier group. I have to say that no theme was exclusive to one particular group. This is also true for barriers that you can see in the upper left corner. You may ask yourself then the question as to what makes them different. One possible explanation is that the described mechanisms underlying the lived processes in all these themes are different across groups. And as I go through the figure, I will explain why. I will begin by the central concept from our study, which is children's oral health. For the positive outlier group, the concept of good oral health elicits pleasant emotions that participants mainly describe as feeling good and proud. These emotions frame participants' recollection of lived experiences with oral health, which at the same time have been positively shaped by some barriers. Such an interesting finding. A possible explanation for this stems from the underlying mechanisms to overcome these barriers that could shape them into good experiences. This pathway leads to motivations that turn into mechanisms to seek for additional resources, such as school, church oral health education programs, and mobile dental units. This could possibly be the pathway then for higher implementation of preventive strategies, or in other words, better brushing techniques, flossing, and fluoride exposure, and therefore having as an outcome better oral health. On the other hand, and for the negative outlier group, these barriers are associated with a lack of knowledge or awareness of their own children's oral health. In other words, not fully understanding what oral health is or what could cause disease, which leads to dental disease, more treatment under general anesthesia, and consequences including systemic infections and even death if left untreated. The effects of disease are then twofold. It negatively impacts their children's oral health and generates unpleasant emotions such as guilt, embarrassment, and anxiety. Yet, these unpleasant emotions elicit regulating mechanisms such as resilience that we believe constitute the pathway for these participants to implement more preventive strategies. In brief, our preliminary findings may suggest possible differences between the two groups. Overall, and a possible explanation for these differences stems from the mechanisms that allow them to overcome these common barriers between the groups. A deeper understanding on social support, coping skills, self-efficacy, and resilience is needed since they may provide insights on these possible differences between the groups. Last but not least, more information from additional interviews is needed, a work that is already in progress. I thank you for your attention to my poster. Have a good day.